What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Keeta, KTA today. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it. All right, it's the 19th day of January. I'm gonna make this video quick. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna try to make it quick. 26.1 cents is the price. 6 hours, 11 minutes left in the day is the time that we're working with here. And I did buy more. I bought more about, what was it? I bought more at 8:33 p.m. for me, which was 14 hours ago. 8:33 p.m. for me is the third hour of the day, so I bought more KTA right down here. How'd I do? I didn't sell any, right? I didn't know how to phrase it. I wanted to say I added 10% to my KTA stack. If I had 100 KTAs, I added 10 of them. Does that make sense? And I don't have 100. I have a little bit more than that. But 100 KTAs is like 26 bucks. So if I had $26 worth of KTA, I added $2.60 worth. I added 10% to my stack on this drop. I told myself up here, because I was expecting the drop, and I told myself I'm not going to make the play. I'm not going to sell, because if I'm wrong and it pumps, great. But if I'm right and it dumps, I'm going to take that 10% loss and I'm going to add 10% to my stack. That's how I made logic out of it, I guess. I don't know. But here we are, finding support at prior resistance. We wicked down. We're wicking back up. It looks good. I'm not intimidated by this at all. I very much have a lot of confidence that KTA is going to rip from here to the upside. Now, this is a really good time to buy. We're down 3% right now. If I'm wrong and we go lower, the amount of time that we spend below this low is going to be so insignificant it doesn't even matter. I have no problem saying green light for a buy here. I think it's really good. Of course, we look at the overall context of this move, and it's just long, slow, drawn out, rounded bottom here. It's perfect. You look up, what is a frying pattern? Frying pan pattern? What is a saucer pattern? What does a rounded bottom mean? It means accumulation. It means a shift in momentum, and it takes time. And when that shift happens, bro, it's explosive. It's great. It's phenomenal. It's fun, right? Imagine here, for example, right? What we're talking about right now is a nice rounded bottom, right? Imagine those same rules apply to a rounded top, because they do, right? We saw a rounded top, we'd probably drop off. And we did. We did that exact thing. Look here. We had a rounded bottom here. Right, nice and rounded, very nice and rounded. Not as well and meticulous as this one is, but still nice and rounded bottom. And then we had an immediate shift to the upside, except it was to the downside. You were rounding off and you dropped down. That's all I'm trying to say, is that this shift comes in. These rounded bottoms, they're known for having a sudden break, a sudden shift. And I really wouldn't be surprised if this shift took us above all these highs. Like we're going to wake up one day from 26 cents to 50 cents in a day. It's going to be very, very fast. And maybe it's not a day. Maybe it takes 5 days, maybe it takes a week, whatever. But I do assume the next move that we have probably will be a sudden shift that takes us above these highs, but likely does not take us above this high. So I'm thinking we're going to land somewhere in this range here, so somewhere in that realm there. Okay, so what area lines up best? We're probably not going to go above this high. We probably do go above these highs. What fib makes the most sense for that there? If we take a high to a low, I didn't take the actual high, but it's close enough. The 382. 382 is pretty perfect. It's very common with the 382 to wick just above it as well. So you not to find resistance right at it, but to wick just above it and then close below it. So I would then say that anywhere from here, we're at 26 cents, anywhere from 40 cents probably to 52 cents, 53 cents is fair game. With a emphasis on this area of resistance here, because we found resistance there. It's just above the 382. We found support and resistance there, and we found support here. So it's an area right above the 382. It's very common to wick above the 382 and close below it. So right there, 43 cents, that's the call. I think from here, we are probably on a move by the end of this month of January that will be above 40 cents, probably 43 cents or higher. Could we be higher than that? Could this be more explosive than I'm giving it credit for? Absolutely. Absolutely it could. I mean, we could be dramatically higher than that. Maybe we go to the golden ratio. That's not my expectation. I think we're going to be a little bit more methodical, find resistance here, come back, find support, move up, and then we'll get our freak on. It'll probably be sometime in the middle of February that we're above this high. Not before then, but anything can happen. We'll see how it goes. But that's just the overall rundown right now. I wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing, what I believe is going to happen with KTA. I don't really want to go over the short-term stuff. We can look at it. I mean, your reset on your RSI. You have a lower low here with a higher low there. That's bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence, right? You've got a low here to a high here. Golden ratio support, it's beautiful, it's perfect. Nice little wick down there, and then you came back up, it's beautiful. MACD is right at the 0, which is a perfect area to bounce from. I'd like us to hold this area and bounce and recover, because if we continue to go down, that would definitely push the prices lower. And it's, again, if we go lower, if this isn't the low, if 24.8 cents is not the low, and we go to like 22 cents, 20 cents, whatever, cool, we can buy more. But I don't expect that to happen. But if it does happen, I'm not bearish. We'll still be bullish. It's just a little bit more bearish than I originally expected. The stochastics give me bullish vibes. The RSI gives me bullish vibes. And the MACD is right at a point where you'd expect it to bounce. So looking forward to that. The daily RSI is phenomenal. The stochastics are right at a place to bounce off the 50. And the MACD, of course, has crossed above the 0. We haven't really seen that, that movement yet. Talking about that shift, even without the rounded bottom we've gone over in the price action, whenever you do this with the MACD where you cross above the 0 and you kind of consolidate back, that next push up is typically a breaking point. It's a more powerful move. This move was the move that brought us to cross the 0. If the next move is going to be more powerful than this, that's 37 cents. 40 cents makes a lot of sense here, you guys. From a high to a low, 40 cents right there. If we are to see, based off the MACD, based off of the sudden shift idea we're getting from this rounded bottom, it makes a lot of sense to me that the next move literally will be here. I wouldn't doubt if by the end of this week, in the next like 5 days, we were up at above 40 cents. We're at 26 cents right now. So exciting week ahead for KTA. That's what I'm expecting. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.